Alright, in this video, we're going to be going over the new top 5 meta assault rifle class setups here in Modern Warfare 2 Season 5. I have a mixture of meta as well as off-meta weapons, so you guys can shake some things up or go for some nukes. If you guys do enjoy, make sure you drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications. Let's get right into it. So for the first class, we're taking a look at the M4, man, a solid assault rifle here in Season 5. If you guys need your first nuke, this gun will get it done. If you guys have a nuke, let me know down in the comment section what gun it was dropped with. For the first attachment, we are going to use the X10 grip to increase that sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. This is a fantastic attachment on the M4, allowing us to destroy players at close ranges. Now for the tuning, we are going to be increasing sprint to fire speed at -0.44 and more aim down sight speed at -0.48. Again, we're going to be bumping up that close and medium range handling here. We are going to rock a stock, and the Tempest P80 Strike stock is going to be a fantastic choice on this assault rifle, bumping up that sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, and aim down sight speed, again taking advantage of close to medium range engagements. Now for the tuning, we have to increase that aim walking speed some more at -1.01 and more aim down sight speed at -2.71. A great attachment and tune combination. We are going to utilize the iron sight, so the optic is not necessary, and we're also going to be skipping over the laser. These are not going to be helping us out. Now we are going to rock a barrel, and the high tower 20-inch barrel is going to be phenomenal on this AR, drastically increasing that recoil control, damage range, bullet velocity, as well as hip fire accuracy. This is a great attachment on this weapon. I don't recommend running any other barrel on the M4. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing more aim down sight speed at -0.19 and more recoil steadiness at +0.18 here. We're going to be taking advantage of close range as well as longer ranges. Now for the muzzle, the Echoless 80 is going to be a great choice because we're going to have that sound suppression. We can get in their spawn, build a quick and easy streak, and absolutely destroy. And we're also going to take advantage of increased velocity, damage range, and more recoil smoothness. Now for the tuning, we are going to be increasing that velocity some more at +0.74 and more recoil smoothness at +1.26. And then finally, we are going to utilize the FTAC River 56 for increased recoil stabilization. We're going to be smoothing out that recoil pattern, and we're going to have aim out stability and hip fire accuracy as a nice bonus. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing more aim idle stability at +0.08 and recoil stabilization at +0.59. Once you go ahead and jump in the firing range, we're going to have an M4 class that has a quick ADS, and it's going to have very controllable recoil, a phenomenal class setup that you guys should check out right now. For the secondary, we have a treat here. We are going to be utilizing the FTAC Siege in its submachine gun format. I run the secondary on all of my classes. I have on the SIR 160 rear grip. This is going to be increasing that sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. The tuning is going to be set for sprint to fire speed at -0.32 and aim down sight speed at -0.84. I'm running the 72 round drum. We're running the NST 81 barrel, which is going to be great, allowing us to have that increased sound suppression, damage range, hip fire accuracy, as well as bullet velocity here. Gonna make sure this weapon kind of feels more like a submachine gun rather a pistol. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing more damage range because, again, we kind of want to bump up that medium range handling at +0.23 and aim walking speed at -0.27. We are going to rock the FGX D870 laser. This is a great attachment on this weapon. This is going to be increasing aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed. For the tuning, we are going to be bumping up aim down sight speed at -44.42, and we're also going to be increasing that sprint to fire speed at -0.06. And then finally, we do have on the Siege wire stock to go ahead and transform this pistol into a submachine gun. This is going to grant us increased aim walking speed, recoil control, as well as sprint speed. For the tuning, we do have to increase aim walking speed some more at -1.32 and obviously more aim down sight speed at -1.94. When we go ahead and jumping in the firing range, you're going to find out this class setup is going to be great. Very, very low recoil, fast fire rate, and obviously it's going to be a monster at any and all ranges. And it's crazy this is a pistol secondary. Overall, a great class setup. We have on the stun grenade, proximity mine, and for the perks, double time scavenger, resupply quick fix, and for the field upgrades, we have a munitions box and dead silence. Overall, a great choice here. The M4 is going to be a dominant AR here in Season 5. Now, for class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the KASTOV 545. I'm always recommending this weapon in my top 5 ARs because this gun is seriously underrated and it is a part of the current meta. We are going to rock the true tack grip, which is going to drastically improve that sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. This is also going to be bumped up with the tuning set for increased sprint to fire speed at negative 0.42 and more aim down sight speed at negative 0.29. We are going to rock the ProLite TL3 stock, which is going to be a great choice here, increasing that sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, as well as aim down sight speed. Again, we want to have an attachment that's going to improve that close to medium range handling. And for the tuning, we are going to be increasing aim walking speed at negative 1.86 and aim down sight speed at negative 0.77. We are utilizing the iron sights. The optics are going to be irrelevant. The iron sights on all the KASTOVs are fantastic. We're skipping over the laser. These are not going to help us out, but we are going to rock a barrel, and the 342 millimeter Socken KL is going to be a great choice because we want to bump up that medium range handling, and we're going to have that movement speed and aim down sight speed benefit. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing aim down sight speed at negative 0.36 and more aim walking speed at negative 0.44. Now, we are rocking the Komodo heavy muzzle. This is going to be a great choice for moving that horizontal recoil. This is only going to give us vertical if there really is any vertical recoil, which is incredibly easy to manage. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing more recoil control at plus 0.30 and aim down sight speed at negative 0.49. And then finally, we are going to utilize the FSS Sharkfin 90 under barrel. This is going to be a great choice here, smoothing out that recoil pattern. And because this is a more running gun assault rifle, no cons is going to be huge. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing aim walking speed at negative 0.15 and aim down sight speed at negative 0.77. Once you go ahead and jump in the firing range, you're going to see this class setup, lickety split ADS, and it's going to have incredibly easy to control recoil and a fast time to kill. Definitely a solid choice here under the assault rifle category. Now, again, the secondary is going to be the same. The tuning is going to be the same. SIR 160 rear grip, 72 round drum, the NST 81 barrel, FGX D870 laser, as well as the Siege wire stock. Now, again, we have on the stun grenade, proximity mine, and for the perks, we are rocking with double time scavenger, resupply, quick fix, and the field upgrades, we have a munitions box and dead silence here. Definitely a solid setup. Now, for class setup number 3, we're gonna go take a look at the TAC 56, man. This is gonna be definitely the meta AR here in Season 5. This gun you cannot go wrong with. Everything about this weapon is flawless. Now, we are gonna rock the demo clean shot grip for that increased sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing increased sprint to fire speed at negative 0.19 and aim down sight speed at negative 0.26. For the stock, we have on the TV Cardinal stock. This is going to be great, bumping up aim walking speed and sprint speed. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing aim walking speed some more at negative 1.55 and aim down sight speed at negative 1.81. We're not running an optic. The iron sights are flawless. We're not running a laser. They're going to be completely irrelevant, but we are going to rock a barrel, and the 17.5 inch Tundra Pro is going to be a mandatory attachment on this AR. This is going to be great because we're going to be packing a punch at longer ranges. Damage range, hit fire accuracy, bullet velocity, you can't go wrong here. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing increased aim down sight speed at negative 40 and recoil steadiness at plus 50. Now, for the muzzle, we have on the Echolus 80. This is going to be a great attachment. Here we have sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, as well as recoil smoothness. We can run on their spawn, double quick into streak, and drop those nukes. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing that bullet velocity at plus 0.45 and more aim down sight speed at negative 0.45. And then finally, we are going to rock that FTAC 56. This is going to be smoothing out that recoil pattern, giving us an incredibly easy to control TAC 56 setup. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing aim walking speed at negative 0.18 and more stabilization at plus 0.46. Once you go ahead and jump in the firing range, again, we have a setup that is going to be phenomenal, zero recoil, and overall a pretty quick time to kill as well. Definitely go ahead and give this a try. Now, for the secondary, again, we have on the FTAC Siege the same exact class, SIR 160 rear grip, 72 round drum, NXT81 barrel, the D-70 laser, as well as the Siege wire stock. Tuning is going to be the same also. Now we are going to rock the stun grenade, proximity mine, and for the perks, double time scavenger, resupply, quick fix, and for the field upgrades we have pro enabled with munitions box as well as dead silence. Overall, a fantastic class that you cannot go wrong with. Now for setup number 4, we are going to go ahead and rock with the KASTOV 762. Both the KASTOVs are amazing here in Season 5. This is going to be a 2-shot build, so we have to rock the true tack grip in order to get that close to medium range handling down packed with that sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing sprint to fire speed at -0.16 and aim down sight speed at -0.45. For the stock we have on the KASTOV Rama stock, this is overall going to be a great choice for this weapon, increasing aim walking speed as well as sprint speed. And for the tuning, we are going to be bumping up aim walking speed some more at -2.09 and aim down sight speed at -1.55. Now we are going to be running the iron sight, so the optics are irrelevant. We are not running a laser. These are going to be irrelevant. But we are going to rock a barrel. I've now decided to put the barrel back on this weapon just because I do like that bumped up increased close range to medium range handling, and that 342mm sock and KL is going to get that done. Aim down sight speed, movement speed, hip recoil control, you cannot go wrong here. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing that aim down sight speed at -0.35 and more steadiness at +0.48. We are going to rock the SA Leveler 55 muzzle. This is going to be a great choice here, completely removing that recoil pattern, smoothing it out, horizontal, vertical. And for the tuning, we are going to be bumping up that recoil control even more at +0.26 and more aim down sight speed at -0.59. And then finally, we do have the FTAC Rip 56 again for that increased recoil stability, as well as that hip fire accuracy and more aim idle stability as well. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing aim walking speed at -0.34 and recoil stabilization at +0.57, man. Definitely a solid setup. You can see here, even though we do have a damage range reduction in the barrel, this gun is still going to be getting 2-shot kills, and it's going to be incredibly easy to control. So in my personal opinion, a very solid KASTOV setup. Now for the secondary, again, we are rocking that FTAC Siege to submachine gun format with the SIR 160 rear grip, 72 round drum, NXT81 barrel, the D-70 laser, and the Siege wire stock. Tuning is going to be the same. Now we have on the stun grenade, proximity mine, and for the perks, we are rocking double time scavenger, resupply, quick fix, and with the field upgrades, we have pro enable with munitions box as well as dead silence. Definitely a solid setup you guys cannot go wrong with. And then finally, for setup number 5, we are going to go ahead and utilize the FR AVANCER, whatever y'all want to call it, man. I'm going to be recommending this gun every single top 5 here in Season 5 because this weapon is dangerously, and I mean dangerously, underrated. We are not running a rear grip, all irrelevant. We're not running a comb. Unfortunately, I would like to go ahead and run a comb, but we just don't have enough room. Now, we are going to be running a stock, and the FR Sprinter is going to be a great choice. Aim walking speed and sprint speed. Unfortunately, we can't tune this. For the optic, we have on the Cronin Mini Pro, a great choice for this weapon, giving us that blue dot sight, making everything easier. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing that aim down sight speed. That's it, at -1.74. We're skipping over the laser. These are not going to help us out. We are going to rock the 600mm FR longbore barrel. This is going to be a great choice, increasing that damage range, hip fire accuracy, as well as bullet velocity. This is going to be a great attachment because this weapon is going to be a mid-range monster. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing that aim down sight speed at -0.23 and more recoil steadiness at +0.29. Now, we are going to rock the Komodo Heavy. This is going to be another great attachment on the KASTOV 545 as well as the FR AVANCER. This is going to give us that horizontal recoil control. All we have to do is worry about vertical, which is pretty much non-existent. For the tuning, we are going to be increasing that recoil control at +0.34 and stabilization at +0.72. And then finally, we are going to rock that Commando foregrip to go ahead and smooth out that recoil pattern, giving us aim out of stability and recoil stabilization. For the tuning, we are going to be bumping up aim walking speed at -0.37 and stabilization at +0.72. Once you go ahead and jump in the firing range, this is going to be an underrated assault rifle that does have a quick ADS. And incredibly easy to control recoil. I don't know for whatever reason why people are not running this AR. It's literally amazing, and it does shake up the meta quite a bit. And again, for the secondary, we still have the F-Tech Siege, same exact attachments, Star 160 rear grip, 72 round drum, NC81 barrel, FGX 870 laser, as well as the Siege wire stock. Tuning is going to be the same again. You have the stun grenade, proximity mine, and for the perks, double time scavenger, resupply quick fix, and for the field upgrades pro enabled with munitions box and dead silence. These are going to be the top 5 best meta assault rifle class setups right now in Modern Warfare 2 Season 5, man. If there are 2 setups you guys to check out, you have to go ahead and give the KASTOV 545 a go, an underrated gem, and please give the FR AVANCER a try, man. I know people don't like this weapon. I don't know why, but it is seriously packing a punch. If you guys do enjoy the vid, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, which is gonna be top 5 meta SMGs.